Hi, everyone, and welcome to your new moon in Sagittarius reading. I am going to be talking to you today about where this energy is going to show up for you in each zodiac sign, as well as a pick a card reading at the end for additional guidance or just general information that may be helpful to you during this new moon cycle. Let's start with Sagittarius's key phrase, and there are two of them: I seek and I see. What does this mean, and where is it going to show up in your life this new moon, and how can you use it to your advantage? Okay, so Sagittarius energy is all about the big picture, both seeking it and being able to see it. It is the endless optimist, the freedom seeker, the truth seeker, always wanting to know, do, and be more, wanting to know the why and the why not. It is the expansion of the mind. You could also think of it as being the proverbial professional student, having a lifelong need to learn about different religions, spirituality, philosophies, foreign lands, and the people who live within their borders, and even traveling there to get the actual grassroots experience. Sagittarius energy does not hide, it is independent. It can sometimes be unapologetic and blunt, and it has purpose and drive. However, it also has a go with the flow energy that is fun, jovial, adventurous, charitable, and kind. So now that we know what this energy is, let's take a look at where it's going to show up for each zodiac sign. I would suggest you watch for your rising sign first. And if you don't know your rising sign, you can watch for your sun sign. And if you want a personalized new moon reading based on your own birth chart, I have a link below in the description for my website. All right, let's get started with Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Sagittarius, your very own energy is going to be focused in the first house, which has to do with all things me, myself, and I, and how you identify yourself, as well as your physical appearance, your image, how others see you, or how you come across to others. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review what the Sagittarius energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Scorpio. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Scorpio, this Sagittarius energy will be in the second house and will be focused on the things that have to do with your money, earned income, financial responsibility, personal property and possessions, your core values, and how you value yourself. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review what the Sagittarius energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Libra. New moons are all about the new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. For you, Libra, this Sagittarius energy will be in the third house and will be focused on the things that have to do with communication, how you think, learn, share, and express yourself, as well as your siblings and extended family and your immediate surroundings or community. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review what the Sagittarius energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Virgo. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Virgo, this Sagittarius energy will be in the fourth house and will be focused on the things that have to do with your home, family, ancestry, inner emotions, and security. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review what the Sagittarius energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Leo. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, the Sagittarius energy will be in the fifth house and will be focused on the things that have to do with fun, creativity, hobbies, your children, sports, entertainment, romance, and passionate love affairs. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review what the Sagittarius energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Cancer. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. For you, Cancer, this Sagittarius energy will be in the sixth house and will be focused on your daily routine, your work, your job, service to others, duties and obligations, and your health and wellness. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review what the Sagittarius energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Gemini. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Gemini, this Sagittarius energy will be in the seventh house and will be focused on legal affairs, contracts, and negotiations, your one to one relationships with people like your spouse or significant other, and even your exes, family, friends, colleagues, partnerships in business, clients, and peace, harmony, fairness, and justice. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review what the Sagittarius energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Taurus. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Taurus, the Sagittarius energy will be in the eighth house and will be focused on the things that have to do with transformation, death and rebirth, joint finances, other people's money, debts, inheritance, what is hidden below the surface, and what is considered taboo. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review what the Sagittarius energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Aries. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Aries, this Sagittarius energy will be in the ninth house and will be focused on the things that have to do with spirituality, religion, belief systems, higher education, studying and learning, philosophy, dreams, and travel. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review what the Sagittarius energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Pisces. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, this Sagittarius energy will be in the 10th house and will be focused on the things that have to do with your career, ambition, responsibility, reputation, what you are known for, and how you will make your mark on the world. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review the Sagittarius energy again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Aquarius. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Aquarius, this Sagittarius energy will be in the 11th house and will be focused on the things that have to do with your friends, social circles and alliances, support systems and networks, humanitarianism, and technology. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review what the Sagittarius energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Capricorn. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Capricorn, the Sagittarius energy will be in the 12th house and will be focused on the things that have to do with the most deep and sensitive parts of yourself, your dreams, your fears, spirituality, higher ideals, solitude and withdrawal, self undoing, addiction, the hidden or unseen, and the mystical and magical. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you need to review what the Sagittarius energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second part of your new moon in Sagittarius reading for today. This is the pick a card. You have two options. We have a moon here, which is Ocean Jasper, and we have a moon here, which is Black Obsidian. So pile A, pile Z, whichever pile speaks to you, that is the one you should go for. So let's get started. Hi, pile A, and those of you who chose this beautiful Ocean Jasper moon. All right, this is your reading just to go along with your rising sign reading or sun sign reading that you've just listened to. This is just additional information. You may find that it actually ties in. This is collective, so you may find that it ties in. You may find that it's something additional for you to think about, concentrate on, to plant your new moon wishes. So let's get going. First off, we have the overall energy, which is assessing. Okay, so looking for something. There's something you're searching for. What is it? We have Virgo. I like that because that goes right along with assessing. All right. We have believe in the impossible. We have void, of course, moon, missing. And we have step into your power. I always want to say powder, and I don't know why. Power. And then we have your tarot, which I'm just setting to the side. And we'll pull a couple of oracles at the end to get additional information or guidance. So first things first. We have void, of course, moon, missing. And I think that makes perfect sense with the fact that it's coming up with the overall energy of these cards for you, this new moon in Sagittarius, pile A, as assessing. What do Virgos do? They assess, they analyze, right? They like to find clarity in things. They're analytical, so it makes perfect sense. And then what I love here is I'm a total believer in what comes out in the cards, even when it's a collective message, is what you're meant to hear. So, are you assessing? Are you looking for contentment in your life? Are you looking to maybe improve your health and vitality, which is going to, it says here, lead to satisfaction, okay? Is that what's missing? You know, health and vitality. Is it contentment? Is it power? Right now, you're not sitting in your own power. You're maybe allowing others to control, like allowing others to control your being, yourself. And then we have believe in the impossible. So I love that this came out very clearly. There is something missing, and for that, you are doing an assessment on your life right now. Beautiful card. I love the way she's looking through a telescope out into the galaxy, up at the moon, and she's on top of she is the hot air balloon, okay? And it's a first quarter moon. We have a first quarter moon here. This is all about starting something new. And like I said, is it believing in your dreams, what you feel may be impossible? Is it stepping into your own power? Is it finding contentment, or even finding, yourself in a better situation when it comes to your health and vitality? So what I want to do is, I want to pull the tarot and let's get additional information because this should kind of hopefully clarify things a bit. So maybe we can get some more information. So first card out, 9 of Cups. Okay, I like that. That's good. We have Queen of Cups. And we have the Star. All right. All right. I think, again, this is pretty much self-explanatory. The message that's coming in is you're in a transition, a bit of a transition right now, right? We're looking at first quarter moons here. You are getting ready to figure out what it is in your life that you need to bring into balance, we can call it, or that you just need to bring in general, like more power, like believing in yourself and the impossible. And when we have the 9 of Cups, this is telling me, which I like for clarification, that you will find your wish fulfillment here. And we even have a 9 here, right? You're looking for what it is that's going to overall bring you contentment and balance. And when we have the Star here, for me, that is balance, right? Pouring out of each cup, but also it is success. It's having your wishes come true. It is a wish fulfillment, just like the 9 of Cups. So definitely strong message here of whatever it is that you're going out in search of. And because this is collective, it may be one of these 3 or 4 things, or it could be something else for you. But again, I'm a very big believer in what comes out in the cards is what the majority of the collective needs to hear. And I want to say also, when you are believing in yourself, when you are trying to work on your health, when you're searching for contentment, which is also a 9, okay? That you're doing it in the Queen of Cups energy, right? That intuitive, that being in flow here, like with the Star, showing yourself love, that self-love, that self-nurturing and caring, because this is about finding something for you. It does not appear to be for others, even though Virgo is known, right, for being of service to others. I believe in this case, what I'm getting here is that this is specifically for you. This is something you need to do for yourself. And, you know, and this card is also inspiration, and it may just be finding that inspiration, right? Finding that inspiration to get the wheels rolling, to start believing in the impossible, whether it's a dream for yourself or stepping into your own power, because you can do it. So I love those messages. Let's just see what else. I have a couple of oracle decks here. We're going to pull a card from each, or we'll see what comes out. Oh, we have 2. Awesome. My words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. Okay, right here with the Queen of Cups. That is the energy you want to take on. Stepping into your power. It's Aries energy. That's fine and it's fiery, but you can still do it with watery Queen of Cups, right? With that kind, compassionate, caring, nurturing, or here, my words are going to be of beauty, compassion, and love. I love that. And I see the gateway is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. That's what I was saying here with the first quarter moon, right? You're looking for something in your life to bring it together, to find the balance, whatever it may be, the contentment. And this is just confirmation. This is the universe letting you know that your journey begins now. So I love that. Let's just see what else we have here. One more card or 2, whatever comes out for you. Pile A. I love this. Look, I love all readings, but I especially love it when it's just, you know, clear cut. Okay, and there is this card. And it is, oh, The alchemical artist. I love this. And it is the 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So to me, that just means the wheel's moving in your favor, which is good. And it's also the ending of something. You can think of it that way, right? You're bringing an end to this, maybe not believing, not being in your power, not being content, having something missing in your life, maybe not being as healthy and with vitality as you would like to be, maybe not sitting in your wish fulfillment and having things flow and balance, because there's even 2 cups here and there's 2 cups here, and it's water for both of them. So that's kind of like emotional balance. But what I also want to say is it reminds me of the Magician, which is saying you have the ability to make these things happen for you. You need to believe in the magic. You need to know that you can manifest what it is that you want. And this is a new moon in Sagittarius. And this is a time for planting those seeds for manifestation and then watching them grow. So I love that as well. You can be the artist in your own life. You can paint your own portrait. You can choose what it is that you want to have come into your life to bring you these 3 things, especially that we were talking about, right? Or 4 things, actually. So that is your message, Pile A. I hope you enjoyed it. I have certainly enjoyed reading it for you. And now we will move on to Pile Z. Hi, Pile Z, and those of you who chose the beautiful black obsidian moon. This is going to be your additional reading. This reading may go along with the rising or sun reading that you just listened to, or it could be over and above or in addition to for this Sagittarius new moon. So first off, let's take a look here at the overall energy. We have focus. Okay, so overall energy is focus, and a 1 and 4, so a 5. We're looking at change here, maybe, right? We're looking at maybe change, or is there a challenge? Let's see what it is. All right. It's Capricorn. I'm going to say challenge, but let's look at the rest of the cards. I'm just being cheeky. Okay, whoops here. And then the tarot I'm putting to the side with the, we'll do those at the end for further confirmation, clarification, or more guidance. And we will also have 2 other oracles come out at that time too. So let's look here. Overall energy focus. I'm seeing a 4 and a 1, so a 5 for change. Okay, well, this is pretty, this is pretty much dealing with Capricorn here. So I'm going to say this is definitely change, maybe with a bit of challenge, but challenge in a good way. Okay. You know, it's definitely earthy here. We even have the earth element with stability coming in. All right. So yeah, I'm liking it. And we also have last quarter moon getting ready, you know, you're letting things go at that time, right? At the full moon when you let things go. So, I was going to say, this may, because it's saying here, reevaluate success, okay? Capricorn, new direction. So, like I said in Pile A, I am a firm believer in what comes out in the cards is what it is for you as a collective hearing this reading. It will maybe, you know, you don't all have the same jobs, same career, same profession. And that's all right, because it doesn't matter what it is you do. It's whatever it is that brings success. It could even be bringing success into your life, okay? It may not have to do with the job. But whatever it is, there's a new direction that needs to happen. And Saturn rules Capricorn. And let me tell you, when Saturn wants you to do something, because Saturn's almost like your destiny. Well, it's not almost like. You can think of it as your destiny. Saturn wants you to achieve. It wants you to do better. It wants you to be disciplined and organized and all of those attributes of a Capricorn or even a Virgo, but most certainly Capricorn as its ruler. And it seems to me that this new direction, and I love nothing is yet set in stone, which is good, okay? So it means whatever it is that you're focusing and working on right now, because this is probably something that you've been thinking about, okay, Pile Z? This may be something you've been thinking about. This is telling you it's time. It's time to step and take that new direction, okay? We are coming up to the end of the year, and this is, you know, it's New Year's, you know. Again, it's almost like New Year's to me is like a new moon. It's making the new wishes. And in this case, I think the full moon at the end of the year is going to be a time when you're going to leave behind what isn't stable in your life, okay? What isn't grounding you down. You're going to leave the past behind, whatever that may be for you. Again, I said it could have to do with a, you know, work job, being that it's Capricorn, that's your career, your profession. Or for those of you who do not work, then it could be just what brings success into your life. And for each one of you, that will be different. But there is something that you need to leave behind here in order to bring this new direction and stability in. Okay. And I love here that it says nothing is yet set in stone, which means you have time to work on this, Pile Z. You have time to focus and reevaluate and get things earthy and settled, you know, get your feet planted firmly on the ground. Go stand outside on the ground barefoot. That even helps, right? But really take on that Capricorn energy here and be determined, be disciplined, get organized, and, you know, maybe even cautious, I want to say. Yeah, I think that it's something that you need to focus on, and it's something that, right, nothing's set in stone yet. So, you know, this isn't something where you need to like make all these changes tomorrow. This may take a bit of time. Maybe you want to set this up for the beginning of the year for yourself. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Like I said, it will be different for each one of you, but this is definitely an earthy message of getting focused, reevaluating, setting yourself out in a new direction. Nothing's set in stone, so you can change it however you want, however you like, but just know that it's something that needs to bring stability into your life, and it's by leaving the past behind. I love the way these cards came together. Now, let's take a look here at the tarot to see if there's more. Two of Wands. Oh my God, planning, right? There's choices. Love that. Okay. Pardon me. The Two of Wands, which is planning. And, you know, you're kind of looking at all your options. You're focusing, you're reevaluating, you're looking out to see what it is, right? I love this picture or this card here with this person, and it's like they can just kind of see forever. They can see forever. So you're looking out, what is it that you can take advantage of here to bring stability and letting go of the past? Okay. We then have Two of Cups. Love that. So it could be a relationship. It says relationships here. We also know that Two of Cups can be choices as well. And it can be any type of relationship. It doesn't have to be love. Okay. So it can be any type of relationship. And I've done love readings on my channel if you do want to check in on love. And the World, it's completion. Yes, 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 yes. I love this. Okay. This is leave the past behind, right? Find stability, completion. This is going to be the end of a cycle for you, Pile Z. And it's going to be a new beginning here, once you're able to find that stability and let that past go and start planning and focusing on what it is, an eclipse, right? I'm going to say it's going to feel like it's magnifying that Capricorn energy to go off in a new direction, a new start. So we have the tarot here confirming these cards. Awesome. Now let me pull you a couple of more oracles. As I was saying with pile A as well, I love it when the messages just come together. It's sometimes what you need to hear. This one, want it to flip and it started sticking out. Oh, I will not remain stuck. I choose change. Like seriously. Seriously. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Right? Oh, I love it when that happens. Okay, next. Let's see, what else do we have here? I think these are Cosmic Journey cards. I can't remember the exact name of the deck, and I'm trying to find my box for it, but I love these cards too. They're just, I think they just go along with all the moon energy. So let's see here. Okay, nothing popping out. Let's go this way. What do we have for pile Z for further information? You cannot pour from an empty cup. The minute I saw that, it goes straight to the stability, right? And leaving the past behind. Maybe you're drained. Maybe this is something that's draining you and you're not feeling stable. You're not feeling balanced. You know, I always, when I see twos, right, it's always balance for me. So you're not feeling those things. And it's just a reminder, you cannot give or you cannot pour from an empty cup, and you're going to choose change, that you will not remain stuck. Beautiful messages, Pile Z, for this new moon in Sagittarius reading. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.